Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the very important webinar that we wanted to run today for you and with you. So we'd like to introduce you a new RigER X release that is an anniversary edition of our system that has been 10 years in the making. Today's presentation, again, the main topic is going to be about the value that RigER is bringing to our customers. And I'll give you a quick intro of our genesis, if you will. So we started about 10 years ago, a few months short now, and who we are and where we come from. To those of you who are new to RigER and our community, we've started as a revolutionizing solution for the oilfield services and rental companies, and our main mission has been for the past 10 years to digitize oilfield operations. Operations is our core group that we're focusing on. So throughout these 10 years, we've reached a number of different hallmarks and milestones, but today we're celebrating the most important one, the 10 years of successful operation. And it allows us to celebrate our clients, first and foremost, whom we've reached out and helped throughout the years. You can see some of the statistics. I want to make sure that you know who we are again if you're new to today's presentation. And one and most important thing that I wanted to mention is that we do focus on an excellence, operational excellence, and make sure that everybody who runs oilfield operations and rentals can use the latest technology to the best advantage of their daily operations. So what is RigER? What we have been building for you, in other words. So we've built a system that encompasses a lot of different functional areas and helping departments to break down the silos and start communicating with each other. And communicating in each other throughout one interface, one system, one major database, not alienating anybody, but rather making sure that you work as a team. And as a system, we've enabled a number of functional areas. And here you can see from purchases to sales, to the field services, to the asset management, inventory, and finance. We're not a financial ERP, but we work with financial ERP by enabling operational team to have the same level of sophistication and record keeping diligence using one cloud-based system connecting to the different applications that may be specialty applications such as the financial applications. So all in all, we deliver the value to the operations team. However, we're connecting everybody in the organization. So how do we do that? And the way we have come up to accomplish the mission of connecting everybody and including every function into the family of interconnected applications, we have come up with a modular approach when we set up a system. So we have different tiers, if you will, or different phases when we implement a system or roll out sort of digitalization system in our organization. And we start with a standard set of modules and features, rolling into the advanced and the comprehensive. So in the end, depending on the maturity, the digital prepared readiness and maturity of the organization or maturity of the processes in the organization, you can pick and choose whichever you function or feature or functionality you want to enable in your system, and we can turn it on, and then you can start using it in a customizable and configurable fashion. We are always following our clients, helping them to evolve as a business because RigER is considered to be a competitive advantage. And that's why we are taking a special pride on how we do and how we help our customers grow their business. So what is RigER on the technology side of the thing? So we're not going to dive too deep into how we do things, but we'd rather focus on how we operate. So RigER has, as a cloud system, desktop access, and then a series of mobile applications, some of which are going to be featured today as well, some of the specialty ones that we have been specifically working for our clients in the field for. But you can access RigER using the desktop access or mobile applications, depending on your functional area. There may be several applications that people can be using. Again, all to make sure that everybody contributes the essential data and can keep track and share information within one system with their team members. And whom have we been helping though, is presented on this slide, and we would like to especially thank everybody on our client list. This is not an exhaustive list. This is just some of the clients that we wanted to put on the slide deck. So apologies if your name hasn't come up. It just only fits only so many. However, we wanted to thank everybody who's been following us, who's been signing up for RigER, who's been taking the full advantage of having a digital processes set up and enabled in the organizations. And we do hope and believe through the ongoing communication with our clients that we are helping you to deliver the value. If you have any questions, and if you're an existing client connecting to us and that you wanted to discuss with us or share your insights, please do feel free to reach out and talk to us at any moment in time, as you probably have been. But we still wanted to encourage everybody to reach out to us and have a conversation if you have any questions. So on that note, that was a quick overview and a warm up. I hope you've had your sip of coffee, and or it's just about a lunchtime to approach. So I wanted to, without further ado, pass the microphone to Michael and Eugene, our core presenters today, who are going to feature or talk more about RigER X anniversary release of our system.
Thank you very much, Nikolai, and welcome everyone to our webinar. Today we will be presenting a new release of RigER. We call it RigER X, which is a celebration of a decade of digital oil field and operations management. This release is very important for us because we're presenting a lot of new features, and the main word, if we'd like to use only one word for this release, this word will be connecting. So we connecting different things. We connecting field and office. We connecting people. So one of the things which we was asked from our clients is how to extend RigER to the different areas. One of the question which we ask the online mobile. So we have offline mobile applications, but some of our clients they have a full coverage of internet, and they'd like to use RigER mobile using internet, real-time data, etc. So this is one question. Another question from other side of the organizations, we have the offline laptops in field, and we'd like to connect those laptops and use those, utilize those laptops in field. So the field employees can enter all the information right from the laptop. So we like to create this and build it. And another request is to integrate corporate communications and integrate all the RigER processes and notifications to the day-to-day operations of the organizations, and eliminate emails, because emails is overwhelming and it's really tough to navigate, check the history, etc. So it's another request. And of course, we start talking about manipulating with data and data import and export in and out. It's very important. So we usually use Excel to do that. But again, there are lots of different kind of information which we need to add to RigER and enrich the data which we have in RigER. So, and again, those questions are rising all the time, and we really appreciate our clients who challenge us and asking a different type of questions. And so our solution for that, just to build new integrations and build new extensions of RigER. And this is what we did. So we started using Microsoft Power Apps to create new mobile applications, online mobile applications, working with RigER in real time, and creating a new evolution of our mobile apps, and running those mobile apps in more efficient and convenient way. Next thing, definitely Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams integrations, and Teams become a very popular product for corporate communications during pandemic, and still developing, adding more features, adding more internal applications, giving us lots of opportunities to improve efficiency of the communication. So, and tell you the truth, internally in RigER, we do not use emails. We use only Teams. And if we have only external emails, we, use a traditional way. But more and more communication move to Teams organically. Another big thing which we will present today is the offline laptop connector and a desktop offline client. It's a new edition of RigER. give us an ability to provide and extend RigER to the laptop and desktops of field personnel, which is a big addition and was requested from many different clients, and we're happy to present it today. And of course, the Microsoft Teams, the universal tool to exchange data, message data, manipulate data, adjust data, and sometimes it's easy to, especially when you talk about a big volume of information, the import information from Excel, or even some of the processes which we discuss and design with the clients, export data from RigER to Excel, adjust it, manipulate it, and import back. 2 clicks works fine. So the anniversary release, we're celebrating 10 years, and we're bringing new features and new functionality to our product. 2 new mobile applications based on Power Apps, Microsoft Teams integration, desktop offline client 1.0, data import and export enhancement, and other features such as the truck service records, quality requirements, job projects, price codes, multi-business enhancement, and other improvements. And let's start from the first one and talk about mobile applications. So the Power Apps give us an opportunity to create new modern mobile applications, which working on online. And in the future, we will definitely use 2 different modes, online and offline, and start running those applications widely. Right now, we have 2 mobile apps connecting to RigER. It's in the expense claims and purchases. So we constantly developing those that's functional and adding new features, improving, but the entire idea of the expense claims that you can collect all your receipts, allocate all those receipts between oil field jobs, and better understand your final results, bottom line, or job costing. Microsoft Teams, it's another big portion of our life, and we see the good opportunity to connect RigER and Microsoft Teams and improve day-to-day operations, make our life easier, processes smoother, and we see the following opportunities to integrate Microsoft Teams and RigER. First of all, it's a document approval. So right now, to approve the document, you need to open RigER, change the status, review document, change the status. So the entire process could be a very time consuming. We have a couple things which help managers to move this faster, say, for example, email notifications or integrations with Telegram. But we see, and thanks to our clients who push us there that direction, we see a big opportunity to use Microsoft Teams, because right now it's become a corporate standard product which widely used for different applications. We can build processes internally within the, Microsoft Teams, and we can connect and start using this tool to document approval, say, for example, purchase orders approval, new jobs approval, vacations request approval, etc. Second application is notification about document status. We can notify not by email, but by Teams. So in Teams, we can show, okay, here's a new job and we need to prepare it. And moreover, we can attach the PDF file. And so the person can review on a computer, on a mobile device, anywhere, can review the status of this particular job. So which is a great thing. Again, saves times, give us a good understanding how things are running, and more all these steps are trackable, so we understand who did what. And another application which we can use with Microsoft Teams is on-demand reporting, when we can build a list of reports which you usually run in RigER, and run those reports from Teams. So the Teams will give you the PDF file back, which is very, very useful and convenient. So the Microsoft Teams integrations includes a special app added to Microsoft Teams called Approvals. This is one of the scenario, and you can see all the approvals and all the so you'll receive a standard notification that you have a document for approval or review, and based on the different statuses, you can understand what's going on. And you can see the approval status. It could be approved, requested, or rejected, and you see who sent you that notification and who approved it, and we can track the entire history of this particular approval. Say, for example, here we have RSA approval and request, and we have this PDF file showing us the quote, which is very, very useful. Yeah, you can open it in a computer. You can open it on your way in any device when you set up Teams and start communicating, and you can forward this to other peers, which is again a great tool, and we encourage our clients to start using it. So the next big thing is the Doc 1.0, and I'd like to pass mic to Eugene, so he will present this new addition to our product family.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for the intro. It was very interesting beginning of the discussion of the new additions, and so definitely desktop offline client, or DOC, I would like to call it, is one of the recent developments that happen for our field users, and we believe it will be a very useful addition to streamline any operational process there and connect field with the office. You know, historically, we had a number of mobile applications that was actually designed to help and connect office and the field. And based on our latest conversations, especially with companies that do a lot of service-oriented business out there, the nature of the operations involves a lot of moving parts, and ability to track all of that in a small screen on the mobile device is really challenging. And this is when the idea was basically to put our desktop client in the offline mode, so that the field person would be able to still do the work assigned to him throughout the day, track progress on the job, and do that even without internet presence. So on this slide, you can definitely see sort of the very high idea of how it works. You have your regular laptops, again, especially for the service companies out there. Besides, you know, your daily stuff, you do a lot of technical work on your laptops, and so utilizing that device is definitely, you know, something that just makes your day so much easier, allows you to record everything that happened throughout the day, synchronize it with the cloud, so the rest of the team is able to see that. Okay, so when we look at the first version of the desktop offline client, we have limited it to very specific functionality related to the field users. The idea is to have it really simple, very light, very quick as far as the you know, the processing time, and so in that version we have ability to look at the contacts, which is a very crucial part of you know, any communication out there. You'll be able to access company contact details and see who you could have a conversation about the job if need be. You have ability to create additional field tickets based on the jobs in progress. We have ability to track your crew members and their times. Job summary, which gives you a very detailed breakdown on specifically what happened and when. And at the end, give an ability to the management not only understand how much time it takes for a different type of jobs, but also do that specific breakdown by clients, which is very useful again for your operational analysis. We have job safety analysis, vehicle inspection, operational checklists. All of that functionality is related to safety for the field operations. And the main thing that it's all tied into the same job package, which, one of our features that we present as well, where, basically at the end of the workday, instead of trying to find or combine all those files together, the field user will be able to just click one button and create a job package combining all those documents in one PDF file. And of course, digital signatures. So we have ability not only to sign your field tickets, but also sign electronically, customer satisfaction report, just to make sure that, again, you get a really good feedback from your clients. So this slide just gives you an idea of what the interface would look like when you enter desktop offline client. This is pretty much for those of you that seen already our presentation on RigER itself. It is pretty much the same interface, which again makes it so much easier for the field users and the rest of the team to communicate as far as the functionality, transfer that knowledge, but also access all your documents and update all the information inside. And so on the next slide, we'll be able to dive into the outlay of the field ticket itself, which is the main working document for the field people, where you see we have pretty much every single document nicely tied in under the same field ticket. Again, that speaks highly of how granular you can get, or how complex you can reflect all the job activities happening throughout the day. Also reflect, all other information, including your safety as well. One last thing that I wanted to reemphasize, that again, all that data that is, nicely collected throughout the day can be very easily presented, not only internally for management purposes, but also externally for a client, where with a click of one button you create a job package and it can be emailed to your clients right there on the spot, provided you have internet. I think with that, pretty much to summarize the desktop offline client. I'm sure we're going to have a more detailed presentation on upcoming webinars. So please, monitor and stay in touch. This is definitely a very first step in that direction, but a very important one. And I'm really happy to see that, been developed as we speak. So that's fantastic. Thank you, Michael. Microphone is back to you again.
Thank you, Eugene, and definitely the doc 1.0 is just a first step, and I believe that it will give our clients and our end users an ability to move the operations smoothly, the field operations smoothly, and eliminate number of Excel spreadsheets which they exchange every single day and fill out every single day. So I very positive about future of this application. And again, if you see this, please join us, and we'll show you and hear exactly how it works and what kind of settings we need to set up. And again, there is no difference, big difference between how it works online and how it works offline. Thank you, and let's move forward and see what we added to RigER as other development. And one of the addition is a truck service record. So we being asked a lot of time about, guys, you did a great maintenance tool for rental fleet, but what about trucks and other service equipment? We need to track all those service records, maintenance and repairs. So just give us something great, which you always did. And yeah, so the first step, we add and reconfigure the catalog called trucks, just build the opportunity to collect all the information regarding those trucks. And moreover, the good thing about this particular view, we can import this information from Excel. And after that, you have a full list of your trucks and full control on your critical dates, like a license plate, the annual inspections, DOT inspections, so all other stuff here. It's very important. And another thing, another addition, we creating the service intervals, so you can understand the frequency. And you first of all, you will select the list of services and put what kind of services you need to track. You can track all of them. You can track some of them, and put the intervals in odometer or in days, so in miles or kilometers in Canada, or in days. Say for example, here we have the engine oil change every 8 miles, and sorry, 8,000 miles, of course, or every 6 months, so 180 days. So the system will flag you and showing you, okay, this truck required maintenance, required service. And as time came, you just building this document, truck service record, update, okay, this is the odometer, this is my truck, and this kind of services we build. And if you previously set up the intervals, the system will calculate your next service days, next service odometer, and start monitoring and control that information for you. So please use it. Trucks available at the release, and you can start building your own truck service records, records for success. Now, yeah, moving forward, and add one more thing to RigER. The next step is the addition to our price management module. It's a price code. So clients with big nomenclature, they are not using itemized prices. They use price codes. Say, for example, you can have the price code and several items connected to that price code. So based on that, it's easy and simpler to manipulate, change the prices, adjust the prices, not for the every single item, but for the price code, and you will change the entire group of items, which optimizing the price management and give you more control on your price. So the traditional system which we have in RigER, we have a price list, price agreement, and then we feed RSA by those documents. Right now, we build the price code schedule, and the price code schedule feed the RSA. In future development will be connected with the client pricing. Again, depending on your list of items, if you have like thousands of items, it's probably not your case, but you have hundreds of thousands of items, definitely you'll start using price codes. And this is what we see as the next step. So again, our price management module will work in two modes, with price codes or without price codes. Traditional way which we have in RigER, or moving to the level up and implementing price codes. Again, the price codes showing us the list of items and list of items connected to that price codes, and the price code value showing us an actual prices for each price codes. And the next step is to show the price source in RSA. So when you open RSA, we see a list of items, and we can see the price source, the price code schedule, and price code. So kind of a full disclosure of what kind of price we use for this particular job, and where it's coming, because sometimes it's really tough to understand what kind of document was a source for that price. Next addition, good feature, Yeah, if you facing the situation when you need more advanced control of your prices, let us know, and we will enable that price code module to your configuration. Next big thing, it's data import and export enhancement. Right now we have more than 20 different templates for data import from the Excel. You can see the entire list in here in so we can import clients, vendors, etc. Moreover, with most of the reports, they have direct or indirect connection with the Microsoft Excel. So you can export data, but some of the clients required a special export to Excel. Say, for example, a rework dashboard can be exported to Excel in this edition. So kind of small button making big difference for end users. Yeah. So, and another big addition we created. You can import attachments to RigER. So if you have a kind of a big list of attachments and links to those attachments, we have a procedure when we grab all that information and import attachments to RigER database. Another addition to our items list is the quality requirements. Quality requirements is a specific request by client that this particular tool required following procedures or following documents to send to the field. So we have a client's requirements, and we can transform client's requirements to vendor requirements when we will have those requirements available in the purchase order, and all the description will go from the client to the vendor. Say, for example, we required a particular certificate or particular procedure by our client, and then we transform that information to the vendor, and vendor understand that, okay, this is what we need to do, and providing all those certificates together with the items. Next thing, and it's a big concept for the big jobs. It's a job projects. So the job projects give us an ability to combine together different jobs, different RSAs from different departments and different line of businesses. Again, this feature for big organizations when they need to provide to their client the summarized quote or summarized invoice. So we creating a separate document project, combining RSAs there. We create a separate document quotes, combining quotes there, and project invoices for rental operations, repairs, sales, all that services, of course, all that information aggregated to one document, and we can analyze and move forward with that. Again, this is a specific feature for organizations who provides the service from different departments using different line of businesses, and for that we need to combine everything as one, because for their clients prefer to see only one bid or quote and only one final invoice. Other improvements. So as you see, we did a lot of different changes and improvements of our product, and there are several other features which I'd like to mention. Of course, it's not the full list. It's just a kind of meaningful and interesting additions which we added to this release. So the new features, including the inventory batches. The inventory batches gives you an ability to track inventory by batches and track the inventory shelf life and understand the warranty. So the batch usually has information about manufacturers and the expiry date of each particular batch. Service parts requisitions gives us an ability to move this from to run service parts usage in a parallel process. So we can utilize, especially for the long repairs, we can use parts in every single month if repair as a multi-month repairs. And this again give us an ability to track parts more precisely. Department prefix for document numbers. We can right now use a single department prefix for all documents associated with this department. Say, for example, RSAs, field tickets, repair tickets, invoices, repair cards, everything will have their own prefix. Say, for example, MID, Midland, will be a start point for all the document numbering. A line of businesses in purchase orders. It's another addition. So we added a line of business, so you can understand and sort purchase orders by specific line of business. We added commercial invoice for sales shipment. So again, you do not need to build this strange Excel spreadsheets and provide to the custom. The commercial invoice provide all the information and give you the origin, all the codes, HS codes, and again, it's just a couple seconds to generate instead of couple hours. On-screen signatures, Eugene mentioned, it's a great tool when you can sign the document on screen. So digital signatures, and you can use your mouse or finger if you have a touch screen, and sign the document right in the screen. The RSA numbers lock. This is the feature which is lock the RSA number. So because we realize some of the clients, they start changing RSA numbers and to protect the integrity of data and understand that it's a very important number. So we lock it after the approval status. So you still can change the RSA number, but if the RSA is already approved, the number is locked. New reports, revenue reports, departments, and a line of business. So kind of showing us the revenue by departments and line of businesses for a certain period of time. For field services, we added job packages and job summary. For HR, we added employee change requests. Downhole tools, added engineering review dashboard, C&D hours for two-level components, and for we can set up C&D hours limits, so the engineer can understand how many hours this particular component gaining, and if it's still good to work. The other enhancement, multi-business maintenance cards, small tweaks, which again give a big difference to our clients, and different reports with those new features, new additions. And one of the things which I'd like to mention, as soon as you will receive new version of RigER, in the interface in the right side of the home page, you will see suggested feature button. So you can click this button and send us your feedback directly to myself and my team, kind of understanding, providing some ideas how we can improve our product, how we can make your life better and easier. Talking about interfaces, the sandbox, we a little bit changed the background of the sandbox, the coloring. Some people mixing sandboxes and production database. So right now, production database will always be yellow, which we have right now, and sandbox will be, in many cases, will be green. So it will be a green background, green coloring. So it kind of visually differentiate a sandbox database versus production database. So lots of great features. We are really excited to release RigER X today, and a good news about updating schedule, that it's already started. It's already in place, and some of the users already enjoying those new features. So we have 4 tiers of clients, and around 30% of the clients already updated. If it's not coming to you a week or two, you will receive this release, and you will receive all those great new features.
All right. Well, it's been really packed with information, guys. Thank you for bearing with us and getting to the end of it. And here's your opportunity to actually go ahead and ask your questions if you have any. There may be questions related to how do you get it. There may be questions related to how much it costs. That's an important one always to ask. So we encourage you, if you have any questions, but you're just kind of shy, to type it up and ask them here in an open public fashion, to reach out to us and ask us any question through the web chat or through the phone on the website, or just by emailing us. You can find our contact information easily on LinkedIn or on the website. So please do reach out and ask us any questions if you think that you may need time to think about them. Okay, but that was just today's presentation for you, hoping that you've gleaned and not gotten too overwhelmed about what's coming your way if you are considering or are using RigER already. So this is all for you. So thank you very much. And I think on that note, we're ready to close. Michael, what do you think?
Yes, I only wants to add, first of all, the most of the features, which is not a separate modules, are free. It's a free update, which we usually do for our clients. Again, our goal is to add values and make our clients and user happy. If you and another very important thing, what we usually do when we're running updates, we not enable all those new features to not confuse people. If you see a need of any of those features, just contact us, and we'll sit down and figure out how we will enable that, because sometimes it's worth to enable all those features in a sandbox, see how it works, and test it in your particular data, in your particular case, and then move everything to the production environment. So let's talk.
Indeed. Let's talk, guys. Now, on that note, thank you very much. We did a lot of talking. So now it's your time to act. Reach out and ask us questions, and let's start booking meetings to dive right into them. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. See you next time.